I am Officer Ryan, and I will be running point for this investigation. We are brought here today to stop the Maple Man in his tracks. All of you have overseen a special case wherein some quantity of maple syrup has been stolen on December 17th, and an IBOP coupon or paraphernalia has been discovered at the scene of the crime. I cannot stress enough the tragedy that this was. I used to come here as a wee lad and wept at the news that UW would no longer be selling their famed maple syrup. In more serious news, Officer Jared came to the crime scene to take the report and discovered an IBOP name tag with the name scratched out. But due to the small nature of the crime and no other clear evidence on who it was, there was no follow-up by Jared. Does anyone have any questions?
So, was the criminal there for 45 minutes?
Sure.
Maybe she's just curious if they were able to do the job for 45 minutes and there was no security or bystanders at the scene. Good point.
My name is Kathy, representing the Waterloo Region Police. The suspect, Maple Man, then proceeded to empty out the grocery store supply of maple syrup. did not show up to a scheduled shift the next day, but the manager found a coupon for IBOP in his locker. The perpetrator was never found as he applied using a fake name, John Smith.
So during your hiring process, did you obtain any legal identification? What about security cameras or work badges? Do you have any copies of his photos?
Yes, we have a copy of the suspect's photo ID here.
Hello everyone, how is everyone doing? Anyways, I'm Officer Parker from Wellington County Police Department. In my small country district, our run-in with the Maple Man involved a roadside horse and buggy maple syrup robbery. All his maple syrup was emptied out of his buggy. Left in his place was a singular IBOP coupon. Does anyone have any questions?
It's a pleasure to work with you all. My name is Nathan McHale, and here on behalf of the York Regional Police. Our ongoing investigation regarding the Maple Man took place at 4 different chains of the Marriott Hotel. The front desk at these hotels claimed to receive around 30 complaints around 9:15 in the morning from guests who didn't receive any syrup with their annual complimentary pancake breakfast. We seem to have noticed an unregistered car leaving the parking lot at 8:45 that morning with an IBOP sticker at the back. What do you guys think?
Okay, super random question, but are you the guy that won Best Officer 5 years in a row?
I'm just doing my job. Every day that I'm able to give back to my community is a blessing in my eyes.
I'm Officer Baines. There was a break-in at the QMS warehouse. Surveillance shows that 3 men broke into the warehouse through the back door and went straight towards the pallets of syrup that were near the loading dock. They load the truck and they drive off. Investigators, my teammates, have also have distorted audio arrive joyfully leave empty. And I would love to hear everyone's opinions on what this audio might be.
Okay, so I really don't have any ideas, but wow, that audio was super creepy. Literally gave me goosebumps. Anyone else?
Hello everyone, I'm Officer Longley and I'm representing Maple County, where 3,000 barrels of maple syrup were stolen from the Maple Syrup Reserve. The perpetrators managed to gain part-time employment at the reserve under false identities before stealing a box truck full of incoming maple syrup. The truck they used to transport the maple syrup was found ditched in the Grand River with bundles of IBOP coupons and a threatening note demanding we cease investigating their crimes. We have been unable to track down the stolen barrels, but have reason to believe this to be part of a greater organized crime ring.
No, there's no way. Organized crime like this, it doesn't work like this. This is too small. This is petty theft at best.
There's no way that one man could steal that much maple syrup. We have repeated crimes, increasing in intensity and increasing in stolen goods every year. The Maple Syrup Reserves lost over $15 million in this heist. Here is my report on the organized crime ring, which exported $2 million last year, seized at the border. So technically, you're wrong.
Crimes like these, they don't get that big. Not for something like our beloved Waterloo dispensary.
Relax. Just
relax for a bit. Look, everyone is here to gather together to solve this crime. We're not here to fight. I completely understand both of your opinions and where you guys are coming from. I understand. However, we should take each other's best ideas and put them together. And that way, we'll actually find a solution that we need. You guys agree?
Fine.
Fine.
All right then. So how do you acknowledge each other's ideas? What can you take from both?
Maybe the Maple Man.
Started organizing the maple thefts.
That's actually a good starting point. Was it that hard?
My apologies, everyone, especially to you.
It's okay. I should have heard you out first. We wasted a lot of time when if we had just listened to each other's opinions, we could have been through this faster.
I agree. We should get this plan in action as soon as possible.
Whoa, I think we need to take a step back. The criminals just threatened us all with physical violence. I'm very fearful and concerned for the safety of all of us. I don't think we should rush into this type of thing.
That was a great point, and we should all be concerned about your safety. So how about we come back tomorrow and reconvene?
Good morning, team.
Do you stay up and make this timeline?
I just quickly threw this timeline together so we can better orient ourselves with the series of syrup robberies.
He did not just throw this together. I saw him staying here until 4 a.m.
Hopefully this will help us solve the case.
Man, we've been trying to solve this case forever. I'm starting to lose hope.
When I wake up in the morning and make my pancakes, every day I miss the syrup from the dispensary. Everyday citizens of our very home are eating dry pancakes on National Maple Syrup Day. The answer lies under our gazes, and I do believe with the people we have here, we can.
Wow, I really needed that. I feel ready to take on this case again.
I feel like I've been looking at these papers forever. Have you found anything interesting?
Actually, I think I might have found something big. Remember that old scratched eyeball name tag Officer Ryan mentioned that was found in the original crime scene? If you look super closely, you can actually kind of read the name, Craig Mapleton.
Wow, we really need to show this to the group. I think you might have cracked the case. Do you want to take the lead with sharing this with the group?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too confident leading the group or addressing a group of people.
You know what? I can do it if you want.
That would be great.
I got something super big to share. So Officer Kathy was actually able to figure out the name on the old IBOP name tag found at the first Maple Man crime scene. Craig Mapleton.
Why does that name sound familiar? Oh yeah, here it is. Chris Mapleton was an old IBOP employee. He was trying to sell a new pancake and waffle topping, but the IBOP board disbanded him.
That is so unfortunate. I can really empathize with his situation and can only imagine how crushing it was, putting all that time and hope into something just to have it shut down. That clearly gives him a motive.
Wow, I can't believe all the pieces are sitting right in front of us. You did, Officer Parker.
What? No? It was Officer Kathy. She's the one who figured out the old IBOP name tag. It was all her. I was just the messenger.
Honestly, I couldn't have done it without the extensive timeline set up by Officer McHale or the motivational speech by Officer Ryan. I was so close to giving up just like everyone else, but after his speech, I felt compelled to keep going.
Thanks to Sega as well for always keeping us on track and helping us through our disagreements.
I also just gotta say it was such an honor and a pleasure to work on a team where we know that each one of us has each other's back. True teamwork is seen when one member's weakness is complemented by another member's strength.
So I guess that means the case is closed, right?
Yes, I think we can say, after a decade of maple syrup heists, the reign of the Maple Man will come to an end. Way to go, team.